make sure you wait till the end of the video because I do provide a description of kind of what I did on the scene that night. It happened so suddenly and I wasn't really expecting to get that kind of call, but when I saw it, it was like, wow, I had to do that. So you'll see with the results of it first, and then afterwards I'll talk about it briefly with some of the pictures that I did take at the scene, so you get a little bit better idea of what I was dealing with. A call that I haven't had in my nearly 8 years of driving tow trucks, and I have to get it on recording, not only to show other people, but just to remember exactly how I did this, because this was some quick thinking. I get the call that on I-84 they lost a jet ski trailer, and so I head out. That's all they told me, is that jet ski trailer's off the truck, and they need it towed back to our storage yard because they can't get it back on the hitch anymore. So I'm like, all right, no problem, I'm away. When I get there, it's not just off the hitch, but it's off the truck, and one of the jet skis is completely off the trailer as well. So you're about to see real quick here. Let me show you. I got it on the truck now and back here, but it took me a little bit of thinking and trying to figure out how exactly to do this. But yeah, I'm pretty proud of myself about this. So check this out. Oh, here we go. Oh, let me turn on the light. All right. This side's not bad. It's still got inside the trailer. But this is where it gets interesting. So I had the trailer, the back jet ski tied up to the wheel lift, sticking all the way out because I didn't know how else to get it on there. We couldn't lift it back on the flatbed, so I hooked it up to the front here with this strap, and this strap here went to there. And then the trailer, I had to just cross chain it, and you'll see here, I run the snatch block back underneath the trailer, straight underneath the axle. You see there, it's underneath the axle to the rear jet ski, pull it on there. And then if you look over here, sorry, I'm really kind of proud of this, because so this is what it looks like from this angle. It's definitely kind of a mess, but you always got to put your chains on the bottom here, that way the wheel lift stays straight. I tied it down there, then I wrapped a strap just over the top of the jet ski, back over to the other side of the flatbed to keep it from going any further back, and it barely fit on here. I mean, from this angle you can see better. It was hanging right over the side of the flatbed. But you see here, I'm not sure exactly what caused this, but ball hitch was still in there. There's no bolt, and I don't think they were using the safety chains when it came off, because it really came off hard. But yeah, I had to get that on video because that was pretty impressive. I'm pretty proud of myself on this one. But yeah, it was pretty cool. So I get to the scene, I see the one jet ski on the trailer, and there's one jet ski off the trailer and just laying on the ground. Now mind you, this is a big jet ski. I guess they have little, I didn't even know this, but I guess they have smaller jet skis and they have like the larger multiple person jet skis. But the one on the ground was the larger of the two. The smaller one was already on the trailer. So, and mind you, I've never done any kind of a jet ski off a trailer before. So this is the first one like this. And the trailer, the hitch was messed up, so I couldn't just put it back on the flatbed. So I had to put them both on top of the truck. So obviously what I do first is I go straight to the trailer, because I've done many trailers before, so trailers aren't difficult anymore. On the flatbed, I realized there wasn't going to be enough room, so I tried to pull it even more by taking off the chains, putting them all the way to the back axle, pulling it as far up into the headache rack as I could, and it still was not going to be enough room for the larger jet ski that was on the ground. I don't know why I was thinking this, but we did try to lift it onto the trailer. Even with the three of us there, me, Oda, and the owner, it was not gonna happen. I don't know why I was thinking that we could just pick it up and lift it off the ground. But that was a heavy jet ski. After we got that done, then I was like, well, plan B. I already got the trailer on, but now the trailer's in the middle of the bed of the flatbed. And so on the winch on the flatbed, it's a set winch that's set in the middle of the bed. So I'm like, well, how am I going to use the winch to pull it? Because I can't lift it. And so what I decided to do was I used the winch of the flatbed, like what you saw in the video. I run it to the side by the rail, snatch blocked it, run it underneath the middle. And luckily on that larger jet ski, it has a little hook deal on the front. I'm not sure if it's designed for holding like that, or I think it's just a safety mount. It works. I put a strap through that, and then I put my toe strap through that little safety hook there. And the bottom was already messed up because it came off the trailer on the freeway, so it already had all dragged up. So I'm like, well, I can't hurt it anymore. So what I did then is use that hook there, hold it right up on, and I cross-chained the trailer. The reason why you cross-chain it is because like the one side of the trailer was over the rails and the other side was inside the rails, but the reason why you cross-chain it is so that it can't go side to side while you're towing. If you put the chain straight, what will happen is if you turn too hard, it can slide a little bit to either side, and if it's on the rails already, there's a good chance it could just fall off the truck. So I cross-chained it, and since it was cross-chained, I was like, well, I can pull the rear jet ski just into the chains and the cross chain, and that's a pretty good stop for that. I threw a tire strap over the top by the handlebars of the jet ski, and then it was still sticking over the truck like 4 or 5 feet. And so then I was like, well, since it's not gonna fit on the flatbed and there's no way it's safe to just let it hang off, because you could push on the back end of the jet ski and it was kind of rotating back and forth. So what I did in there, I'm like, well, I'll just use the wheel lift. So I extended it all the way out, put the 2 chains in both sides of the wheel lift. That just keeps the wheel lift from rocking side to side, so that'll keep it a straight position. And then I just threw one of my extra straps that I have, my ratchet tie downs, over the back end of the jet ski. And that way it kept it really tight to the wheel lift as well. And yeah, I was really surprised by that because I've never done anything like that before. And I've seen somewhat like that on Facebook and other videos of other tow truck drivers doing similar with the wheel lift, but with cars and stuff. So I was like, well, same principle should apply with the jet ski. So I figured I'd give it a try, and it worked out really good, like you see at the beginning of the video. But yeah, I was really proud of that because I've never done anything like that before, but it's definitely a really good learning experience for me. And if you ever run into that same situation, it is definitely good to know how it's done. All right, thanks for watching.